Wait. Go back in. No. This week might be one of the hardest weeks of my life. I have been fighting for my life this week. And that sounds so dramatic, but it's really not. And I'm going to explain to you why that is. This whole thing is because of a topic that I think we need to be more free with. Like, for some reason, in this big age of 2025, there's still like a stigma or I wouldn't say it's taboo because it's not taboo, but there's still kind of like a hush hush, like, don't talk about it. We don't want to bring that up. Like, don't talk about it in polite society type of vibe. That's always what I got. I mean, maybe, if you grew up in a different area, different families, they're different. But for me, that's always what I've seen. And that topic is periods, menstruation, the full moon. I don't even know if that makes sense, but that is the topic of conversation today and how it can literally ruin your life for a week, because that is what it's doing to me. And the reason I'm making this video is because I'm like, there's no way I'm the only one in this whole world that experiences this, right? Like, maybe there are, because some days I swear I feel like I'm going crazy. So maybe if I can share my experience and, put it out there will be other women that see this and be like, oh, dang, me too. Like, I thought I was the only one, but yeah, this is how I really feel. So if you're a man and you don't want to watch this, I guess this is your time to leave. Although, I don't know why you wouldn't want to watch this, because this is creation. This is the reason you're alive. So you better man up and learn about it so that if you do have a wife or a girlfriend in the future, you can be like sympathetic and know what to expect, So for me, I know when I'm getting my period when I start to basically think bad about myself. Like 99.9% of the time, I'm not a negative person. I'm not someone who like talks down on themselves. Like, I make an active effort to be positive about myself, say good things about myself, love myself. My whole channel is like surrounding self-care and self-love. So I literally make a point to live that, to be about self-care and self-love. So I'm not like, I'm a really like happy person. 99.9% of the time, I'm a really freaking happy, preppy, life is good person. But then there comes a time when I literally start to tear myself down. Like, the other day, I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw this girl, and my first thought was like, why am I not that? And that is when I knew. I was like, oh damn. Actually, I didn't know then, like, because it takes a while for things to click. And I had been feeling really bad the day before, where I was like doubting myself with this social media thing. Like, I started this 3 months ago and it's still new, right? So I've been giving myself a lot of grace. And I know, like, if you do social media, how like those numbers can make you feel down once in a while, because it's like, okay, what am I doing that's not clicking? What am I doing that, people are not wanting to watch? How can I make it so people want to watch? So yeah, I was going through that phase. And like I said, most of the time I'm not like that. Most of the time I'm like, okay, you just started, give yourself some grace, let it play out, let's see what happens. Like, you don't have to be so hard on yourself, you don't have to watch numbers. And usually it doesn't bother me. Usually I post and I go on my way and I don't look at it until like the next day. And if it does good, oh, amazing. If it does bad, okay, well, it happened. But I think 2 or 3 days ago, I posted a video that didn't do that good. And honestly, normally I wouldn't be, but that day I started to literally tear myself down about these numbers not doing good. And that should have been my first hint that, like, oh, okay, maybe it's coming. But I let it go. I was like, okay, darling, like, be serious for real. And I let it go. And then, like I said, the next day I was scrolling on social media and I saw this girl and she looked really good. Beautiful girl, amazing, mwah, salt of the earth, right? But my first thought was, why is that not me? And I had to take a step back because I'm like, hold on a second. Since when are you like that? Like, since when are you because my whole thing is literally self-love, like not comparing yourself, not being, that person. So the fact that I was being that person, it took me back. And then that's what I remembered. Oh crap, you're getting your period soon. Like, I'm due to get my period next week. And I don't know if it's just me that goes through this, but the week before my period is my worst mental state ever. Like, that is the week that I don't like anything about myself. That is the week where I'm tearing myself down physically, emotionally. What other E's are there? All of them. Like, I'm just so hard on myself during that week. And it always takes me a few days to realize, like, oh, excuse me, chat. It always takes me a few days to realize that, oh, okay, it's that time of the month. So just relax and you'll get through it. Like, this isn't you. This isn't your norm. So there's no reason to like suck it in and let it be you. Hey, it's your girl Dar. For those who don't know, if you are coming back to this channel, I just want to say welcome back. Love you. I hope you subscribed and that you're officially part of the nation. If this is your first time with me, welcome also. And I hope you have already clicked that subscribe button. If you haven't, I'm here to ask why. What are you waiting for? Because it has been scientifically proven that people who join this nation are 99.9% happier. I left the 1% out because I don't want nobody suing me if their life gets worse. But yes, you are 99.9% happier. Your life amazing. Your wallet full. Nothing in life is wrong when you join this channel. You understand? So come subscribe now. And that's the reason I wanted to touch on this topic so bad, is because I know there are other women out there who go through this where it might not be like just on your period or around your period, but you have those moments where you feel the worst that you've ever felt mentally. Like, you feel like you're going crazy. You feel like you're ugly. You're not doing enough, that you're, not where this other girl is. So, you start comparing yourself to that other girl. So I know there are other women out there that go through that. And me especially, I go through it around my period. And it's so bad to the point where like I feel like crying 24/7. I feel like I don't want to post anything. Like, even today, I had to drag myself to record this because I just didn't feel like I was doing enough. Like, my brain was telling me, what's the point? What's even the point of bringing the camera out if nobody's watching? What's the point of even getting dressed? Like, what's the freaking point? And that's how I woke up feeling. So when I woke up at 10, I ate breakfast, and then after breakfast, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get ready. Girl, why did I lay on the bed and not get up until 2 p.m.? It's now 2:46. Mind you, I was supposed to be doing this since like 11 because I have something to do later today. But I could not get myself to, like, I just couldn't mentally get myself there. And it was after the nap. I was like, okay, like, like you made a commitment to yourself, so you're going to get up and do it. Even though you feel like shit, even though you feel like it doesn't matter, even though you feel like you just want to give up at this moment, you're going to get up and you're going to do it. And normally I would talk about something else that's not so personal to me, but I feel like we need this. We need those personal talks where, maybe you out there can relate. Like, maybe somebody out there who's watching this, who's going through the same thing, can relate and can find some like common ground and be like, oh crap, like I'm going through this, or I'm not the only one going through this. There are other people that are feeling the same way. And if they can get through it, that means I can get through it, So that's why I wanted to come here and make this video. And it's just like, when I say this week, I've been fighting. Stop. Why am I getting emotional? Stop. Shh. Wait. Go back in. No. I have contacts in and I have like mascara on. This can't run. Hey. Whoa. Holy shit. Okay. This cannot run. Stop it. Stop it right now. Okay. Oh, this bird gonna hit me hard, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'm still so choked up. I'm afraid to start talking. Okay, wait. Girl, you're fine. What is these dramatics? Oh my god. Okay. So when I say this week, I have been going through it. I can take the physical pain that comes with periods. Like I can take the cramps because mine don't last like more than 2 or 3 days anyway. I can take the bloating. I can take like physically feeling like ish. I can take that. That to me, piece of cake. It's only a week. I'll get through it. What messes me up the most with my cycles is the mental state that it puts me in. Like the state of, like I explained before, the state of doubting myself, putting myself down, basically not wanting to do anything, not being excited to do anything. Or when I try to do something, my brain tells me like, what's even the point? Just give up. Or like the mood swings. Oh, I hate the mood swings. It's like, and I can't be the only one that goes through this. I cannot. So I had to put this out there. But yeah, the mood swings, the freaking like 1 second, like it's just this and I'm off. Like I can be happy and then somebody does the smallest thing and it ruins my whole mood. And the crazy part is I'm not like that. Normally, I'm not that person. So I think it takes more of a toll on me because I'm not that person. So I'm like, what the? I feel like I'm going insane. Like I feel like I'm going insane. And like, no matter how much I try to talk myself out of it, all I can do is wait for that phase to pass itself out. Like I know it's hormones. I know it's like, girl, I don't even know what hormones it is. That's how bad I don't know my own body. So, but yeah, I know it's hormones. I know it's not me, but it feels like it's me. It feels like I'm the one. I don't know. Like it feels like I'm infested. I sound crazy. Oh my god, I sound crazy. But it's true. That's how I feel. I feel crazy. I sound crazy because I feel crazy. And oh, wow. Like I really hope this reaches somebody that's going through this because holy crap. And the craziest thing is because I know there are people that go through this all the time. You know, if you have like depression, if you have I don't know, bipolar syndrome? No, that's not a thing. What do you guys, is it just bipolar? I'm gonna shut my mouth. But if you have any kind of, mental blockage that, causes you to go through these things all the time, I can't even freaking imagine how you feel because I go through it for 1 week and I feel like I want to give up. I feel like I'm just ready to give the freak up. So I can't imagine those people that go through it and it's their life. Like this is their life day to day or they have to take, medication for it. And if you do, please take your medication, because holy crap, like you're tough. You're a freaking superhuman because I can't even do it for a week or 2. So that whole rant brings me to my next topic of conversation, which is, well, there's 2 parts to this. The first part is I think it's really, 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 really freaking important that we educate ourselves on our bodies as women because we are just now learning so much new information about our bodies and how our bodies function that were misinformation before. And we're like the freaking ocean. There are parts of us that haven't even been studied, haven't even been discovered, because we were never the priority when it came to medical things. So I think it's really important for us to educate ourselves in all things us, our menstrual cycle, of course, that's a really big part of our lives. Our thyroid, that's a big part. Like I see a lot of women lately getting like thyroid issues, but like just everything that goes into the woman body, not freaking science that clumps men and women together because we're not the same. We don't go through the same things. We don't have the same hormones. We don't experience life the same. So we can't have the same science, that clumps us together. So definitely educate yourself on your body. And if you have small children, educate themselves on their bodies too. Especially if you have small girls that are, getting into that stage where they're gonna get their period soon. I think it's important to teach them just the basics of like, okay, you get your period every month and this is what you use and blah, blah, blah. I think it's really important for them to know the ins and outs. And if they do start to experience symptoms like, how I'm experiencing that I'm freaking going crazy this week mentally, if they do start to experience these symptoms, they don't think that it's them, they don't think that it's their norm, so they understand that, this is just your hormones are freaking insane and they're gonna try to take you out, but you're gonna come out on the other side, And that goes to me too. I need to educate myself more because the fact that I don't know which hormones does what is actually insane, or what causes me to have these mood swings and like this mental thing where like I'm trying to basically take myself out at this point. Not like that. You know what I mean? But the fact that I don't know which hormones or, phenomenon, whatever is causing this, it's concerning because why don't I know my own body? Why don't I know the things that are happening to me? So I definitely need to educate myself, definitely educate yourself, educate your kids so they are aware of it. So when they get older, it's not a freaking surprise as to why they're getting angry at the littlest things. The ghetto. And then lastly, I would say the most important thing, I saw this thing that said, what was it? I forgot what the quote or whatever it was. Let me, what was it? Give me a second, child. Let me figure it out. It said, I didn't expect myself to get emotional up in here. Oh, it said, sometimes your feelings aren't reality. And that kind of helped me a little bit because I know what my reality is. And I know how I am. I know who I am because I've worked on being who I am and, loving who I am. So I know when I'm not right. You know what I'm saying? So when I do go through those times when, I don't know, like I feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like I'm thinking thoughts that aren't my thoughts. I feel like I'm going through emotions that normally I wouldn't go through. I have to remind myself like, okay, this isn't your reality. This is just something that you are experiencing at the moment, unfortunately, but it's not you. You are not the thoughts that you're thinking. Like you're not a failure. You're not the things that you're doing you love. So they're not pointless, even if, you feel like they're not going at the pace that you want to, they're not pointless. So I think it's important to, if you're like me, when you get your period, you get really mentally drained and start to mentally put yourself down. I think it's important to remember that do I look brolic in this position? Jesus. Okay, and this shirt is the worst because if you sweat, everyone sees it. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I feel like it's important to remember that, yeah, your feelings are not reality. Like, it's just, and you know how they say like perception? Well, that's different. The perception is reality. That's different. What am I thinking of? I don't know what I'm thinking of, child. This is another symptom. I get freaking brain, like, what is it called? Brain rot? I'm just tired. Not gonna lie to you, I'm just tired. But yeah, your feelings aren't reality. The bad things that you're thinking about yourself right now are not true. You are not those things. And the only thing that you can do is, work through them. Remind yourself that that is not you. That is just the hormone monster, coming to destroy your life, but it's gonna pass. And if this is something you deal with every day, I don't even know what advice to give to that because I can't touch on it. Like what I go through is like once a month kind of thing. It's not something that I deal with every single day of my life. If you do go through it every single day of your life, I pray for you and I hope you get better. And I hope you seek help if you're not seeking help, because help is really important. And sometimes we just need a third person or second person. We just need a second person to be able to understand and, help us. So yeah, get help if you haven't gotten help, because help is very important and it's needed sometimes, and it's okay to get help. Like this right here is my therapy session. This right here is going to make me feel better, especially when I'm editing it and I can watch it back. And when I'm editing it, I will be like in the middle of the storm of my period. So this will come in handy because I'll be reminded of my own words. So sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need somebody to talk to, even if it's just yourself. Sit down, write a journal, and of course, get help if you need it, because that is very important. Oh, child. The thought that I had the other day is that postpartum is probably 100 times worse than what I go through. And I can't even freaking imagine. I can't get pregnant, because if I'm this way for a little period, I know for sure, I'm gonna spiral. I can feel it, because literally every month without fail, I spiral. So I can't imagine having to go through postpartum. That scares me. But I think if you have a really good partner that supports you and is, and you're not carrying the load of it, that should probably help, right? Let me know if there's any women that have gone through postpartum. How did that go for you? How did you make it out? Was your partner, really helpful? Did you seek help from, another person? Or how was it for you? Are you still going through it? Because I know there are some women who are still even after 5 or so years down the line, they're still dealing with, the aftermath. Did that happen for you? Holy crap. These conversations are so needed. And I feel like we need a community of women who can just be a community for women. I feel like we have social media and we're so connected, but we're so unconnected at the same time. It's unconnected or disconnected? Disconnected, yeah. We're so connected, but we're so disconnected at the same time. It's we talk about the most nonsense of nonsenses. We make funny videos, but where's the community that, has the real support and is able to help each other? And, if somebody has questions, put it in there. And, I feel like that's what I want for my channel. I want my channel to be a community of, women, men, if you want to come, I don't know, just as long as you're respectful. But that, support each other and can help each other and answer these questions that a lot of us unfortunately do not know when it comes to our bodies. I don't know half the things that comes with pregnancy, and here I am, potentially wanting to be a mother one day, but I don't know half the things that come with it. And it's you have books, but all these books have different, I want the real life experience. I want somebody who's been through it to tell me the tea. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this was therapeutic. I like this. Maybe I'll come in here and spill my own tea more often. Thank you guys for watching. I feel like I'm going to edit this and not want to post it, because what the hell was I talking about for 15 minutes? But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here and listening to me rant. And if this helped you in any way, let me know. If you have answers to my questions, let me know. If you want me to talk about something else, let me know. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the nation to become part of my nation, our nation, a nation of just amazing people who are there for each other, support each other. Thank you for watching. Go watch my other videos. Love you. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.